What is up, legends? We are back and we're looking at Girls Academy. So this is a new game that's recently out. It's gonna be an idle RPG manager type of game. I'm letting you guys know that right now. It's gonna be super idle, basically. Now the reason why we are actually here in this particular video is because this game somehow has an ad that is misleading. You guys know what happens when, they get ads that are misleading. We gotta make a video on it just to let you guys see exactly what the game is. Now it has chibi characters, waifu and everything else like that. And I was recently asked, yeah, we go right to the summon right away. Okay. That dark skinned cat waifu. So I was recently asked, do I mind that the ad agency, with the combination of me and a few others, have started the whole trend on YouTube where literally YouTubers, where all they do is videos like this. They look for games that are kind of like scams. They look for NFT scam games and expose all of that. And somebody asked, do I mind because I started it? No, because yes, I probably was the person who started it. I'm not sure about that, but I probably was, because my videos were probably the more popular out of all that for starting to make people pay attention to the scammer base when it comes to video ads and everything else like that. I definitely was one of the people who made it more popular anyway. And now it's just a thing on YouTube. There's just creators that's just what they do, and I'm all for it, because regardless of whatever happens, like I have like a salary contract, so I'm not getting paid by video. Like this video right now, where I get paid in this video is from the video itself, from the ads. It has nothing to do with the ad agency. So regardless if I do 100 videos or I do one, it's still going to be the same pay. I'm paid to show up and go after games. So having more people do that, I'm happy. I hope I cause more trends when it comes to that stuff. Like I hope more YouTubers come through and be like, yo, because you know what that does? That stops companies from continuously doing that. Like the whole VIP thing, I definitely caused that, because I was religiously, every company that I could get in contact with and talk to, I said, you need to make VIP earnable. Even games that have been around for a long time have started doing it. Like I contacted everybody. You guys, like I made that like a life goal last year. 2021, why did this happen just now? 2021, that was a life goal. I contacted everybody like, look, nobody likes VIP. If you really want to have VIP in your game, you have to make it so that it could be earnable. And a lot of companies pushed back on that and said that, that's not feasible. I don't know what I'm talking about. And other companies said, hey, you know what? I'm going to try it. And a lot did. I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. Plenty said no, but Plenty said yes. And now it's just literally a thing with Asian games. They're literally making VIP so you can actually earn it. Like a lot of them. So I'm like sitting here like I'm going to keep pushing it. I'm going to keep saying it in videos. I'm going to keep contacting devs. And when I get put into a beta, say, look, you going to have this VIP, you going to have this battle pass, people got to be able to earn it. Like you can have it that it'll take a while, even if it take you a whole damn year or 2 years to get VIP 15, at least you can do it freely. And you could just forever locked behind the paywall and can never do it. At least you can actually do it. Which is why I get on people when they complain about stuff like that. Or like, well, free, like, it takes forever to grind. Like, bitch, you ain't paid nothing. Shut up. Like, No, it took forever to get them to actually give it to you freely. You gonna get your behind out there, you lazy mofo, and go earn it. Don't sit up here be complaining, talking about, oh my God, like I gotta earn it to grind. Shut up. I'm telling you, shut up every single time. People think that like, oh, it's like, no, Cyan being me. No, Cyan being me is Cyan hitting you with the real. You ain't paid jack besides your time. So you're going to sit there and use your time and go and earn that VIP or earn that character. You are not going to sit up, not in my comment section anyway, and be complaining because you got to grind something freely. No, the hell way. Like, you are gonna sit out there, get good, and go get it. People have the entitlement to think that they are not going to spend, and then on top of not going to spend, complain and say, I want it basically fast, like fast and free. No, you will not. Absolutely not. And the reason why we're doing story time on this is because, what am I going to say? This is I haven't actually done anything. Like, I haven't done anything in this game so far. And I knew this was going to be like this from the start, but we're going to show it. Really simple idling. The music just streams over everything, so they didn't hire a sound guy at all. They just played the soundtrack and said, "It's good, ship it." She's actually DPSer than healing. Usually when healers do that, they're broken. They just good. It's one of the reasons why Nemesis is such a good healer in Tower Fantasy, because she does DPS, like a lot of DPS, and she just like flat heals, big pulse heals. Got some summons and some characters. That sounds like some damn Machi music. What's happening? 10 summon. So now you guys know a little bit of where I come from when I say certain things like that. I won't allow that on my channel. You don't free grind. You don't complain about that here because it's free. 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 You sit up there, you spend your time and you do it. That's why recently and the Bleach Mobile 3D game, people were like, it's grindy. Bitch, you idle that entire game. The entire game. You have 5% actual things that you actually need to physically be there, and one of them is the tests that go there and answer the test properly. You're not even controlling the damn character. In manual PvP, every single thing else in that game, you can literally cut auto on and go to sleep. So there is no way in hell I'm gonna have people sit there complaining about that. Like, all you had to do was hit a button and go away. Absolutely not. And this is the same thing in this game. Like, certain things we have to just call out as stupidity. Like Kanye running around going crazy. Stupidity. Stop it. Play the damn game. Stop whining. like, absolutely not. Let's put all this on. Day one. Hope you guys understand this spiel. I know it's just like that sign out here spitting, but there's a reason for that. It's because there's always lazy people out there who just want everything in the world free and don't want to work for it. You can't pay for anything, so you're just gonna whine and be like, I don't want to grind. I got stuff to do. You got stuff to do, then you better go pay and do it faster then. How about that? Because if not, be quiet and go grind. like, cut it out. All right, so VIP right here. Doesn't look like I can earn anything right here, so this is not one of them. So game dev, which you're probably gonna see this. Earnable VIP. Have it good. There you go. You just got called out. I want to change my portrait. I like her. Let's go her. Nah, I like her better. White hair. And she got the aura. That's good. I know somebody will come in the comment section. That's insensitive to my. You paying for free? Be quiet. Go earn it. I ain't no. No, I ain't insensitive to my ad. You insensitive to everybody else got to read your dumbass stuff that you're posting. Go play the damn game. we gotta stop allowing people to just be lazy and then throw that behind having constructive criticism. You're just being lazy. That's not lazy. Is not constructive criticism. You're lazy. That's all it is at the end of the day. You just didn't want to do it. No more of that. No more of saying you're casual just so you can get something free. People do that too. Don't want to get good. But I'm just there's no such thing as a casual. If we're being really honest, because everybody starts at noob level. Like this, like right now in this, I'm a noob. I'm a noob in this game. I don't know what I'm doing in this game. We just talking out and we just playing. So everybody starting out noob. In order to get good, you got to go and get good. So you can't hide behind the fact of saying, "Hey, I'm a casual. I'm just a lazy casual. I'm just no. You just don't want to get good. That's just your excuse for not being good. That's just your excuse for people looking at you and seeing you not play properly and say, "I'm just a casual." Then don't go get good. That's a cop out. That's always been a cop out. People do that in sports. Ben Simmons, the basketball player, is doing that right now, copping out, and everybody's just letting him because he's good at defense and he's tall and he can dunk and rebound and pass and stuff like that, but he can't shoot. I have 4 or 5 years in the league. If I was him, and I've done this in my life, let's see what else we have to do here. I have sat days on the end on the free throw line shooting. Must have took tens of thousands of shots. Even now, with me not playing basketball much anymore, if I go onto the court right now, I can hit a shot. I can hit a 3-point shot. Matter of fact, I did that last week. So kids are playing basketball and I'm going by and the ball bounced towards me. I ran on the court 3-point line and shot it, and it was butter. Straight like I was still doing it from like 10 years ago. I'm not trying to hear Ben Simmons can't go take his tall 6'10" ass on the court and take a couple thousand shots and learn to shoot. He just don't want to. That's the same thing in gaming. People just don't want to get good at a game. They don't want to sit there and spend the time and say, you know what? Like in the fighting game, you have to sit there for hours and practice and fight people and get good. And the same thing like in gacha games, you have to sit there and learn the stats, the HP, the attack, what build is proper, what is the build terminology in this particular game. Say in Tower of Fantasy, you have to learn what build is proper. Say like in Genshin, you have to learn what build is proper, how to actually use a character, how to fight properly, how can you fight in an FPS environment. And that's the skill set for like Genshin and Tower of Fantasy. Tower of Fantasy fights in 60 FPS, Genshin fights in 30. And like, what am I saying right now? What is 30 FPS fighting? What is 60 FPS fighting? Those are two different things, two very different things. And once you understand that, in those type of games, there's nothing the game can throw at you anymore that you ever are going to be a casual. Because once you understand that you're fighting at 2 times the speed of what the game can actually fight you at, it's just over. And that's why I end up being better at those particular games, and like PGR and that type of stuff, because the games allow you to fight at a certain speed, and the game itself is only going to count to it's going to go 1, 2, 3 attack, 1, 2, 3 attack special, 1, 2, 3 attack, 1, 2, 3 AOE attack. It's always going to do something like that. There's always a certain math behind that. And once you know that type of stuff, again, that's learning the game. And gacha games work the same way. Gacha games have a hidden thing, which we're gonna because we got to like 15 minutes, because you guys know that's the rule they set to me, to give the game a chance. 15 minutes to let you guys see it, so you can see everything properly. All right, I'm gonna hit you with there's two facts in gacha. One, everything has a power over whether you see it or not. So gearing up your character, pushing that character to like is at 31, 70, 77. When you're over the power limit, there's automatically something that kicks in that says, okay, this person's content or this person's team is over the, say if it's a 10,000 level and your team is like 12,000, you actually get a bonus fighting whatever that stage is. If you're under it, you get a negative. That is a constant in all gacha games, whether they show you the power or not. It's just how it is. And you're gonna think that, no, damn, I got to this point, I got this DPS, I'm smashing out and everything else like that. What's really happening every single time it got to like 99% of the time is that your power got to the point where the game is giving you leeway. If something's super hard for you, then your power is not at that point. That is the undeniable, like, it's the Bible of gacha basically, because they all work off the same type of engines. That's what's at the core of every single gacha engine. That power level, that is the undeniable. Like, I'm just hitting you this right here. If once you know this right here, there's no gacha game that you can't overcome right now. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to be great at it as long as you have a certain power level, which is why whales naturally end up being super oblivious to everything, because they can just buy the power and they just go and smash it. Like, what are y'all struggling about? I'll just beat the game and everything because bitch, because you bought your power. The second thing is there is no such thing as meta. I know people are going to argue with that and say, oh my God, this, that, and the third. Majority of the time, you could use whatever you want, and it doesn't matter the game. You can use whatever you want. The games are designed to allow you to use whatever you want. What happens is certain games or certain characters are made and stronger than others, which allows you to do things faster or easier. But the core underlying thing is that you can use anything that you want and you're still going to beat the game. It's just that did you beat it 30 seconds faster, which is usually the difference between meta and not meta. At the end of the day, the DPS difference between meta stuff, unless it's absolutely broken, is usually not more than 10 to 15%, which means that if you have this R character right here and this is a SR or UR character, in all likelihood, you can still probably beat the game just as fast as you would with the SSR or the R. But you guys will always see that all the time when you see people make videos or something like this. This is the absolute meta best way you're supposed to do it, because it's clickbait, it's low-hanging fruit, and people always do that to get views. They literally do it all the time. And then you go play the game and realize that this Patty right here that came in, she just stomped all the content anyway. I didn't even have to spend $100, $200 on this character because I could have just did it with the free shit. Like every single game that happens, and every single time, and then people come to my comment section when I be like, you can just play whatever you want, and they was like, but so and so with his 10,000 view video said that this character is OP. Like, what are you talking about? You're misleading people. And I'd be like, bro, like, watch me do this right here. Look, I just did it. Like, I do that all the time. That's what happens every single game, and y'all fall for it every single game. Y'all fall for that every single game. The clickbait, the YouTubers just suckering y'all. Stop falling for it. So we're done with this. We get this more than enough time. I wanted to just, get that stuff out and, do it on this video because we saw enough at this point. So this is Girl Academy. The ads and whatever else, if you got suckered in the ads, I'm sorry. Hopefully this will make it more clear so more people don't get suckered. And hopefully I've done enough and said enough in this video, because I want to do a video like this because I haven't in a while, to not let people be suckered by clickbait YouTubing, and just have fun in these games. Do what you want, play what you want. As long as you win, doesn't matter. It's your time, it's your money, and it's your internet. Peace. Thank you, Legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.